Did you hit the button?
Oh, it's buttoned.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Love and Junk. I'm Laura.
I'm John.
And today we have our Would You Rather Halloween edition.
Mm-hmm.
We did this before. We've done a million Would You Rathers. Back to school, food, fall. We've done a million of them. But we've never done a specific Halloween version. So we're about to get into it. Hello and welcome to our channel if you're new. Mostly we do food related things. Cooking, trying new products, whatever. We also love a good game in life and on our channel. So we consider this a game.
Heck yeah.
Alright. So while you're here, subscribe and don't forget to hit the little bell.
Ding.
So you can be notified when our next videos do go up. Now on with the show. Ready?
I think so. I don't know.
Poor John. I always do all the questions. He never knows ahead of time.
Never know what's going on.
Yeah, not just with Would You Rather.
Nothing new about that.
Okay. First one, nice and easy.
Right.
Has to do with candy.
Okay.
All right? Would you rather be allowed to eat all of your Halloween candy from trick-or-treating all in one night? Eat however much of it you want. Eat yourself sick.
All right.
Or be allowed to eat only one piece of candy, but have that last a year. One piece of candy a day, and have it last for a year.
That's an easy question.
Yeah.
And the quick and easy answer is give it to me all at once.
Oh,
Come on. You can't spread it out like that. Oh, I'm just going to have a little bite.
Well, that's what I would pick.
That's
Not
what Halloween's about.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You have to eat, so how I picture it is you have to eat it all. or you're done. So if you can't eat it all, then it's wasted, or will you really enjoy it after like the 15th thing?
One glorious night.
Yeah. I'm saying one a day.
Of course you would.
I like to like divvy it out short and sweet. Yeah. All right. Well, that tells you a lot about us right there. Okay. Would you rather read a scary book or watch a scary movie?
Ooh. No. I think a book.
Really?
Yeah. Like I remember like when I was a teenager and I read Stephen King's It. Man, that thing had me so terrified.
I've never read it. That's probably why I'm not afraid of clowns, right? Everybody that I know that's afraid of clowns has read that book and seen that movie.
It's I mean, it was as a teenager I was like, this is a great big huge book, but man, I could not put it down.
Yeah, it is a huge book. I guess it depends on the kind of mind you have, right? Some people are not very creative or, have a vivid imagination. I know for 100% sure that whatever I can create up here is way worse than whatever is in reality.
Yeah.
So reading a book is probably more scary. But what I don't like about scary movies is the music and the even when we were playing a stupid video game, as the music ramps up, as the level's getting over, it like makes me feel anxiety. So, I mean, I don't know. I think a scary book. I've read a couple scary books, which I like that better, to be able to imagine what people look like.
Right. Yeah, it depends though. I mean, I like a good like scary movie, but not like slasher, blood and gore type stuff. I like
suspense,
like the haunting type stuff, poltergeist.
I like a good thriller, and I love a good plot twist.
Yeah.
At the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Yeah, like that. Would you rather you go out trick-or-treating? You can say now or as a kid, whichever, if it's different. Would you rather get only chocolate candy or only the fruit gummies, Starburst, Skittles, that kind of stuff?
Man.
I mean, everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody. Let us know. I assume that everybody likes a good mix. I would be disappointed to get all
one
of
thing
one
or another.
kind or another.
Yeah. I guess I would say chocolates.
As a kid, I think I would have said fruit and gummies, and even though I talk about them all the time and I still love them now, I think I'd rather have chocolates. And I'm much more satisfied with a little chocolate bar than, I mean, I tend to, when I have Skittles or fruit candy, eat more than I would than if it was chocolate.
Right.
I don't know. As a kid, probably fruit and gummies. As an adult, chocolate.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't know. You like certain things, like with like gummies, you like certain brands or you like certain types.
Flavors.
Flavors, yeah. And there's such a variety that, I don't know. I mean, with chocolate, you're probably getting like, Milky Ways and Reese's and stuff that you can't eat.
I can eat Milky Ways.
You can eat Milky Ways, but you can't eat Reese's. You
Snickers.
can't eat Snickers,
That makes me... This has nothing to do with would you rather, but it does make me feel differently as an adult. I'm always mindful, aren't I, in the candy that I buy, that hopefully everybody can have it. Right. Usually we shy away from things with nuts just in case, and I always make sure I have like a sucker with a fat, that's safe. Like for a toddler, in case a little kid comes.
Right.
Not a dum-dum, but the other kind of suckers or something. I just kind of imagine, because I didn't have a nut allergy when I was a kid, and that would have been really disappointing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Anyway.
Not to get your Reese's, you would have been really...
I know. Here's a whole bag of them that you cannot eat. Oh, that would have ruined my life. Anyway. Okay. Would you rather spend the night in a spooky graveyard or in a haunted house?
I would say graveyard. And I don't really know why. It would kind of be like camping. Plus, I don't know. It's wide open. You can see everything. You can take off if you need to.
Right. I feel like the difference for me would be like, teenagers go to a graveyard just to see, let's hang out and be cool. Yeah. I feel like in a graveyard, you're trying to, you are awake and you're having fun or whatever. In a house, you're probably trying to sleep and having trouble sleeping.
And what if it actually was haunted and you get locked in?
Here's my thing. I believe in ghosts and all of that stuff. I believe that most of them just have unfinished business. And that they're not like trying to hurt us, trying to do bad things. And I have a spooky story that I could share with you, and I will at some point. But so for the most part, I think they're just doing their thing. We both have loved ones that have passed on. I don't want to think about the other side being misery. I do not think that it is that.
Right.
So I think that the people that you run into, in a house or whatever, just have something that they need to take care of. I don't know. So I don't really think of either of them being scary, although a graveyard is night and you can't see everything. And
right.
I don't know. I still am going to say graveyard, I think.
Safe bet.
All right. Would you rather be a vampire, like turned into, not dressed up as?
Like, okay? For reals?
Yeah, for reals. I'm going to turn you into something. You have to pick one.
All right.
A vampire.
Okay.
A werewolf or a witch. I know what I'm going to say.
I'm going to say a werewolf.
You are?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, a vampire is the undead and eternally damned, and I would hate to have that on my soul.
Yeah.
And a witch is kind of the same. Not the undead, but dealing in witchcraft is that's kind of a no-no as well. Whereas with a werewolf, you can basically lead your life as usual until like a full moon or whatever. So
yeah. You kind of look
like howl at the moon.
You kind of look like Teen Wolf today.
Teen Wolf.
In your little shirt.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm gonna pick a witch.
Go back to 1950. Oh, wrong movie.
I would pick witch for sure.
Witch.
We went to
Which?
We went to Salem for Halloween several years ago, and I like the idea of potions and spells and magic, and not that I'm into that, but I like the idea of that.
Yes.
Anyway, so would you rather have a homemade costume when you were a kid, a homemade costume, or a store-bought costume?
When I was a kid?
Or either.
Yeah. I always got store-bought.
I always had homemade. My
Yeah.
mom could sew. I could tell her I wanted to be anything. Which was really cool because then I never had to worry about showing up at a Halloween party or the little parade you used to do in school and have, 85 other people being the same thing as me.
I just remember those costumes, like when I was really little, they were like a rectangular box, they're all fit in there, and you're like, oh, what's this? Oh, it's like Captain America or Spider-Man. And it was this plastic mask with a little elastic string on the back.
That always broke.
Always broke.
Hard to breathe in.
Yeah, you always and it always collect moisture from your breath. Oh, I hated those things.
Yeah.
Had the smock that would be like plastic, and you just slip your arms through it.
Yeah. I was really bad with masks. I think I've told you this before. I was really bad, and one of my kids was really bad about wearing masks. Just made me feel claustrophobic, and so I would usually pick something. We would have to consider what I was going to be and have it be something that could be makeup or something that I didn't have to wear a mask. Anyway, store-bought. I mean, homemade for sure. For me, then and now. I would much rather, dress up as David Bowie, let's say, but one of my favorites, and not go to the store and say, I'm going to be a witch. Or if I'm going to be a witch, I want to put my own spin on it. I think that's better. I mean, I don't know. Good on you, no matter what, whatever you like, but that's what I like. Would you rather watch a vampire movie, like which are you more into? A vampire movie or a zombie movie?
That's tough. Yeah, I think that show, The Walking Dead, kind of changed a lot of things. Like, it was hard to imagine, like, when you're a kid, like, what's a zombie gonna do? You know? I mean, like, anyway.
Well, you think of them as, like, slow moving and, like, I can get away from a zombie.
Yeah. And, you don't think of hordes of them. And then also, like, when we were growing up, there was some cheesy vampire.
Not even just when we were growing up. I mean, I feel like vampire movies are kind of romanticized. I mean, look at Twilight.
Right. Yeah. We saw.
I'm just saying.
I saw that once with you, and I don't remember much of it.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's a certain. I don't know what it is. Remember, like, Interview with a Vampire? Yeah. There is something about. Guys want to be vampires and women think that's, I don't know, cool. Right. There's some, I'm not saying that that's how we feel. I'm just saying there is that in the world. A romantic thing about, bite me and we'll both live forever or both be undead forever is actually.
Yeah, I remember Interview with a Vampire. I think it'd have to be a vampire movie.
Yeah, I think so too. I think some zombie movies are kind of like cheesy and I don't know.
Yeah, they are. But
neither of them sound really good to me right now. I'm not a big scary, like, if you're new here, I do not like things that make me uncomfortable or nervous or scared or give me anxiety. I don't like that feeling so much.
Right.
So neither of them sound good. And neither of them are that scary to me. It's more scary things that are real.
Right.
To me.
Yes.
Would you rather have a magic wand?
Okay.
Or a broom to fly on?
Wand.
Me too. 100%.
Wand, for sure. I'd be like making the dishes do, clean themselves and...
Remember when we went to Salem and that if you ever get the opportunity to go there for Halloween, you must.
Yeah.
It was on my bucket list and it was more than I expected. I couldn't have pictured how it was. It was so cool. but we went to a wand shop.
Yeah.
And
That
I
was cool.
love Harry Potter. And I love that whole thing. And when we walked in, it just felt like magic.
Yeah, it was like, it looked like it was from Harry Potter. It had like
Had the moving ladders that roll against the
Yeah.
walls
Yeah, it was
and
cool.
wands stacked up to the ceiling. It was amazing. So, magic wand.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, this is going to be a tough choice. We have to answer it.
I'll try.
Would you rather have a pet spider, big, huge tarantula, fuzzy spider, or a snake?
Ew.
I mean, I gotta start thinking.
It'd have to be a snake for me because I can't stand spiders.
Well, here's the
Can you
thing.
imagine having that thing crawl on you?
I can't.
Mm-mm.
I can't. I
No.
can't imagine. Here's the thing. I'd pick spider. Sorry, John doesn't like
A
spiders.
spider would not be living in here. I can tell you that.
Here's what I think though. Sorry to all snake and spider lovers. This is just real life in my head. If a spider were to get out of its enclosure, right, and it snuck up on you, you could easily get away from it, flick it off your shoulder, step on it if you had to, whatever. But a snake, depending on the type, could, I don't even like thinking about that. But a snake could get you if it wanted to. It could wrap itself around you and, I mean, I know there's spiders that can bite you and stuff, but yeah, spider.
I just train it with my magic wand.
Welcome to the descent into my brain as I'm like trying to work all that out. I could step on it. Yeah, neither one. Neither. But if I had to, like, gun to my head or like for $1 million, spider.
No way.
They're both creepy.
We have
Would
some problems.
you rather know the date or the cause of your death?
Ooh.
That's so morbid, isn't it? So let's discuss.
I think
And would you? I mean, in this situation, you have to. But if you could find out, would you want to? That's a bonus question.
I think date and yes, I would want to know. Because then I could
Prepare.
prepare, I could live my life to the fullest. We try to do that anyways, but we get sidetracked with a lot of stuff that's not really important. And
Like, if we knew the date was tomorrow, we probably wouldn't be filming this video.
right.
But in normal life, we do try to live our lives to the fullest. There is nothing that irritates me more, John will tell you, than wasting time.
Right.
I cannot stand to waste time. So I don't mean we don't slack off. We play board games, we play video games, we watch movies, we watch a ton of YouTube and TV and whatever. Things
Right.
that we enjoy. But I hate to waste time doing things that either don't have to be done or that we don't enjoy. I don't like that.
Right. I don't like that either.
So would I want to know? Yes, and I would want to know date too.
Yeah.
For the same reason. But
Yeah. I think knowing how would just, it would be like, I don't know, it would drive me nuts, I think, just like not knowing when, but knowing how, and every time I'd be like trying to avoid that and everything,
Yeah.
knowing that you can't because that's how, you
Right.
know, you die.
that's not
so-
how it works. Yeah. Would you rather have to walk through, so it's dark
Okay.
and you have to do a trust walk, right?
All right.
Would you rather have to walk through a maze of cobwebs? I know what you're going to pick. Or walk barefoot through eyeballs.
Ew.
Look!
Wait,
It's
is
Halloween.
This, I want to know, is this one of the questions you thought up?
No. Well, they were in different questions. I
I see.
put them together.
So, walk through cobwebs, walk on eyeballs. Mm-hmm. Like people eyeballs, or just eyeballs in general?
I don't know. Let's
I mean, because that would be pretty disgusting to be walking around. Through,
let's say they're
squishing in your toes.
let's say they're animal eyeballs. I mean, to me it doesn't really. To me, I'm gonna say cobwebs for sure. Either way. I mean, I know for you, since you're afraid of spiders,
Are there spiders in there?
that's
Or are they
that's
just
I was
cobwebs?
just gonna say. For you, that's gonna be a concern. Like, where's the homeowner, right?
I'll be doing that. I'm doing the eyeballs. I'll be squishing them in between my toes.
I'm doing cobwebs for sure. I mean, I don't like spiders, but
Yeah.
eyeballs are just so disgusting. I think about Survivor and Amazing Race and shows like that, and we are adventurous to a certain degree, but when it comes to those challenges where they have to eat things, I'd be out. I can't. The gross stuff, I can't.
Yeah. Well,
Like skydiving and figuring out puzzles and the little tasks and stuff. I don't think that would get me, but something gross, done.
ugh.
Okay, would you rather have to carve 5 pumpkins, like which is a bigger task to you, or whatever, carve 5 pumpkins,
Okay.
or bob for 10 apples?
Pumpkins.
Me too.
I would like to, because we like to paint, we like to do things, we like to create, and I think that would be cool to make the different jack-o'-lanterns.
I am not a fan. I'm sure this doesn't surprise anybody of getting the guts out of a pumpkin. I don't, especially if they're cold. I am not a fan of that. But I would much rather do that than the other. The other thing is bobbing for apples. Am I bobbing by myself? Because that always icked me out to no end. I remember being a little girl who was also a picky eater in kind of the way that I am now. Going to a Halloween party, and they had bobbing for apples, and I saw all these different people putting their heads in the same thing, and I was like, no, I don't care what the prize is, I don't know. And then the prize was the apple.
Yeah.
I was like, I have apples at home.
Bunch of spit water.
Yeah, and we were little. We were probably, I don't know, 6 or 7. I mean,
Yeah. What about the apples?
That's
You
the
get a
age
hold
of
of, but then
cooties,
you
right?
drop, and
Right?
then,
yeah,
pass.
pass.
I don't
Carving
think I've
pumpkins.
ever bobbed for apples in my life.
I had bobbed for apples one time, and I made sure I was the first person because I wanted to see how difficult it was, and then I decided not to bob for apples after that.
After you spit in it.
Well, no, it was for one of the kids wanted to have that at a party, and I tried it to see like how difficult it would be. It was very difficult to get a hold of the apple, and so yeah, I looked at the apples. There's little teeth
I can
marks and
imagine,
stuff in it, and
yeah.
I was like, no, we're not doing that. I don't. That just like yeah. Okay, would you rather? This is our last question. Like, which did you enjoy more? Halloween as a child or Halloween as an adult?
Child.
Yeah, for sure. Halloween, to me, I know there's a lot of people that are adults that really go all out for Halloween. We don't decorate a ton. We have a couple of our things behind us, some Halloween art and stuff. We don't decorate a ton for Halloween. We don't really do the Halloween party thing, especially this year.
Yeah.
We don't have little kids where we're dressing kids up and taking them trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Our normal tradition is doing scary dinner and inviting little unsuspecting or probably suspecting at this age now kids to our house and then serving them a gross-ish dinner.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of Halloween. But I don't know. I think as a kid there was a lot more magic to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted to see what all of your friends were, and it was fun to be out after dark, especially when you're little and you don't normally get to do that.
And I liked when they got a little bit older and you could just go around with your friends and not your parents.
Right.
That
Yeah.
was fun. You know, not like too old, like teenagers and stuff, but like, I don't know, you stay in a group and go around and
Yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah, when you're like 10, 12, that age.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that was our last question. What do you
was it.
think? We survived.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good questions.
So let us know if you want to play along. Any answers to any of these would you rathers down in the comments, and how you celebrate your Halloween. This year, trick-or-treating, they are having trick-or-treating where we live. And I think we'll just be home handing out candy if there are trick-or-treaters.
If any come by,
we don't know what to expect. And actually, last year was our first Halloween in this house, and we were all ready because we had always lived on a busy street before then, and didn't really have many trick-or-treaters. So we were really excited for it. And then I think we had 3, maybe.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, so this year we don't really know what to expect, but we're ready, and we bought candy that we like just in case people don't show up. And that's our big plans, but let us know how you celebrate down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell like we talked about earlier. We are also on Instagram. We are also on Pinterest. We're also on TikTok. And so make sure you're following us on those platforms as well. Now, if you like Halloween or spooky stuff,
scary stories.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you one
Candy.
right now. I don't know what it is. I was going to say something about doing some kind of chore, but I couldn't think. It's time to do the dishes.
Done.
Thank you. This video a big thumbs up. And that's all we have for today.
That's it, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.